What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're here with a brand new video regarding the Toronto Blue Jays. Like always, today we got some big news regarding free agency. We have gone out and made some amazing moves, signing Yimi Garcia, and maybe a not so amazing one, trading Spencer Horwitz for Andres Gimenez, a three-time Gold Glove. Amazing defense. The offense, we'll get into that a little later, but if y'all excited for this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hey everybody, Future Brandon here. This video was made like 2 weeks ago and I'm just uploading it now. So, I got some new news. We signed Josh Walker, a relief pitcher, who absolutely sucks, to a big league deal. 1 year, $760,000. He posted a 5.11 ERA in AAA in 10 games. Let's go. Kind of, not really, I don't know.
So first I want to talk about the re-signing of Yimi Garcia, okay? He was with our team for the first half of 2024, and he was freaking phenomenal for the first 2 months up until we decided to trade him. The first little bit before we decided to trade him, he was kind of falling off, but that's because he was coming back from injury and all that. And then when he went to Seattle, he was all right, you know what I mean? So it's good to have an old friend back, an old friend we know that is good, and an old friend to help out the bullpen that is desperately in need of some help, okay? All right, so it looks like from 2022 to 2024 when he was with the Toronto Blue Jays, he was all right, you know what I mean? ERA. 2022, it was 3.10, which is pretty freaking good. Then it was 4.09 in 2023. And in 2024, it was a whopping 270, which is the best of his career. Now, in Seattle, I was mistaken. He had a 6 ERA. How many innings, though? Let's see. How many innings did he pitch? He only pitched 9 innings. 9 innings isn't really something to base it off of because it's not really a good amount. I guess Seattle didn't give him an opportunity, or he didn't have a lot of opportunities to come in and be that setup guy for their closer. I don't really know what was going on over there, but he had a 6 ERA. He didn't look too good in the 9 innings that he pitched, so maybe that's why he didn't get a lot of playing time. I don't really know. What I do know is we signed him for a 2-year contract for $15 million, so 7.5 annually, which is pretty good for a caliber of Yimi Garcia. We didn't spend too much money, so we can still go out and get some big-time free agents, and we helped out the bullpen, which desperately needs some help. So for this move, I'm gonna give it a B plus. If we do more to fix the bullpen, maybe it'll turn into an A minus down the road. But for now, I'm gonna give it a B plus. Shout out to Ross Atkins for finally, goddamn, doing a good move. All right, now we're here to talk about Spencer Horwitz, traded for Andres Gimenez. I've seen a lot of different mixed reactions about this trade. I've seen it's a bad trade because Ross Atkins once again traded offense for defense, which is basically the definition of insanity. Past 2 to 3 years, he's traded offense for defense. Guess where we are? Another wildcard exit, and we missed the playoffs. This year, he's expecting a different result. Will it happen? Probably not. I'm going to be completely honest. Unless we do another big move. I've seen it's a mid-trade because we know the upside of Andres Gimenez's bat. We know how good he is at defense. But Spencer Horwitz, we traded him at his high. He batted 265, I believe, last year for us as a rookie. If we called him up sooner, he would have been in Rookie of the Year conversations. And I've also seen it that it's a very good trade for the Blue Jays because, sure, we traded Spencer Horwitz, who was arguably our second best offensive player last year beside of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we traded him for a very good 3-time Gold Glove defensive-minded second baseman in replace of him because we have Vladdy over at first. We had Spencer playing second, which means Andres Gimenez is going to fill the hole for Spencer Horwitz, which kind of works out perfectly. Also, the defense in the infield, Ernie Clement was in Gold Glove conversations, and Guerrero has won Gold Glove in the past, but that middle infield hasn't done too good a defense in the past few years. Andres Gimenez is locked up until 2030, so he's going to lock that down for us. We also know that the upside of his bat, okay, in 2022, he hit for a whopping 297 batting average, even though the past 2 years he's hit 250. In the winter meetings, John Schneider did have an interview with Hazel May regarding the trade, and he said he did like the upside on his bat. He liked the person that he is, the teammate that he is, and hopefully he can bring some energy to the dugout. I am going to miss Spencer Horwitz, though, because like I said, he's the second best offensive player beside of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. last season. And as much as I'm going to miss him, I am leaning more toward it was a good trade for the Blue Jays because now it opens up the DH spot. So Vladdy can play first, Clement can stay at third, and we can have a DH spot for potentially Teoscar Hernandez, Anthony Santander, Pete Alonso. If we do end up getting Pete Alonso, it's good because Pete can play first, Vlad can either DH, split some time at first, or play third. And Ernie Clement, even though he is really good, it would be even better if we can have him off the bench just in case of some injuries, because we know last season Dalton Varsho got injured, Will Wagner got injured, but Bichette was hurt for the entire year, almost. So if we can have someone of Ernie Clement's caliber coming off the bench, that's very good as well. So if I had to grade this trade, I would give it a straight up B, if not a B minus, only because we're giving offense for defense, and we know how that's worked out in the past. Now, just because we did do these two big time moves, that doesn't mean it's the end of free agency. At least Blue Jays fans hope. What Ross Atkins has in mind, we don't know. But apparently, as of this recording, the Blue Jays are front runners for Corbin Burns, and we all know how that worked out with Max Fried. They were front runners for Max Fried. It turned out they didn't even offer him a contract. It came out earlier today that they didn't offer him a contract, and he signed with the Yankees for $218 million. They're also badly coveting Anthony Santander, according to multiple sources, and people have made it clear that the Blue Jays are interested in reuniting with old friend Teoscar Hernandez. So I'm very excited for what the Blue Jays can still do in this free agency if Ross Atkins is willing to spend lots amounts of money in order to get these guys. I wouldn't also be mad at Pete Alonso, like I said earlier, but those are some moves that the Blue Jays made, the two big-time moves, and hopefully they're still not done. Let me know what y'all think of the moves in the comments, and what moves you would like to see be made still with free agency open. If y'all enjoyed this video, I know it was short, but make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next one. Peace.